And it's a power play goal. Sorry, I'm still fighting with my computer here, and it's not doing the things it said it's doing. So that was a head contact penalty, just 2 minutes, though, by Stern. So I don't know what's happening here, but we'll get there.
CNS goal scored by number 25, Andrew Davis. Assisted on the play by number 4, Cole Primos. And number 11, David Cooley.
And that's another goal. At 10:33. So I don't know what happened with that penalty. There was a penalty in there on Jacob Myros. I don't know. Anyway, it's being cleared out. CNS leads 3-1 now. 2 power play goals. 1 even strength goal. Puck gets turned over. Braden Walker moving up with that puck. Walker over the blue line, advancing in. CNS power play goal scored by number 16, Tanner Long, assisted by 25, Andrew Davis, from number 7, Braden Porter. Time of the Northstars power play goal, 10:33. And that's an icing. So I'll bring the face-off back down by the Northstars end of the ice. Looks like we got something going on. Somebody's watching. All right, we got that. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. It's going through my phone, which I have terrible cell service inside this building, but obviously the Wi-Fi's worse. Julian Watts picks that up behind the net, gets to the corner, dumps it back to the other corner for his brother, Andre. Andre passes it up all the way through the middle for Stern. David Stern trying to pull that puck forward, having a hard time grabbing it, though. Has it over along the boards, dancing with it. Gets tripped, no penalty. Puck comes out to the neutral zone, played on by Andre. He dumps it in, and Stern was still in the zone. So that's an offsides, and that's going to bring the face-off at least to that end, I think. Now, hey, there's a third official on the ice. When did he get here? So Linedecker taking the face-off, pushes that puck forward. Ammonon driving it up, goes off the body, though, of Noah Deegan. Sent back behind a... He drops it off for Emmett Porter. Porter going back behind the net. Porter loses it behind the net to Julian Watts. Juice back there, behind there, making some space, sends it back over to the corner, gives it to Ammonon. Ammonon loses it on the boards, passes it up, tries shoveling it to Linedecker, gets deflected away, lands on Andrew Davis. Davis coming out with that puck. Swatted away by Stern, turned by Shaw, right back to Julian Watts. Watts trying to come through the middle, gets squeezed like some juice. Get it? Tanner Long takes that puck away. Juice comes back, grabs that puck, curling around her neutral zone. Hot off the bench, Jake Dubois steals it. Juice comes over, grabs that puck, dumps that one in deep. Grab back behind the net by, I believe it was Bustin. Sends that up, and that went out of play. And that'll give us a face-off in the CNS Northstars end of the ice. Jessica Cry, you are amazing, and I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. If only I could cover the Wi-Fi here. Cody Mashaw sends that back behind the net to Joe Brodeur. Brodeur gives it right back to him, spins around, and receives that puck back again. Soft pass behind the net, almost loses it to CNS. Cody comes over to grab that puck, steals it back. Long pass across for Mateo Dalpe. Dalpe, I don't think he saw it right off the pass. Brodeur stuffing that towards the corner. Dalpe pops it out for Pooler. Pooler centering or shooting, not sure. Either way, pushed away by Ethan McKenzie. Brodeur gathers it in neutral zone, sends it over to Mashaw. Mashaw off the boards into the O zone, picked up by Logan Boucher. Boucher tries clearing it. Pooler holds it, dumps that in deep. Boucher picks it up again, goes back behind the net, sends it over to the corner. CNS looking for a way to send it, tries ripping it back to Boucher. Boucher misses it. Cody Mashaw steps up, gets a piece of it at the hash mark. Held in at the blue line by Dalpe. Comes back to Mateo again, goes behind him. Long pass, and Kyle DeBejan got so excited he crossed over the blue line to receive the puck. That's an offsides. That's not Kyle. Yes, it was. That's Kyle. So that's a faceoff's going to go all the way down there because that was an ugly, ugly offsides. 3-1 CNS leads Ontario Bay with 3:02 to go in the first period. Bryce Goodenough in for the faceoff for Ontario Bay. I think that's Prevost. It is Prevost for CNS. Goodenough wins that faceoff, couldn't get it through. Sam Richardson picks that puck up, couldn't pull it out. Stolen back by Goodenough. Goodenough goes shot. Oh, tried far side. Went too far. Blevins grabs it, sends it back to the point for Dalin. Dalin steps up, puts it high off the boards, get it back behind the net for Goodenough. Goodenough out in front. Nobody able to send it home. Blevins reaches back, grabs that puck, passes it across for Dalin. Dalin picks it off the board, sends it to the corner, back out from Newton, and that gets swatted out, and Dallin's not going to be able to keep it in. He's going to go back and play that in the neutral zone, tries guarding it, loses it to Prevost. Prevost gets it over to the middle. Toe drag, shot, Porter, save. Colin Bennett saved Dallin's butt on that one. Newton on the far side, trying to pick that puck. Porter curls around, sends it up, short shot, taken by Kyle DeBejan. And Dalin was all over DeBejan on that one. So no effective shot made, but a very effective save by Colin Bennett. Linedecker in for the faceoff for Ontario Bay. Squaring off against Andrew Davis. Linedecker wins, gets that puck to Juice. Juice curls around. Going up with that puck, tried passing it out to Linedecker, not able to get it to him. Stolen by Tanner Long. Tanner, backhand pass over to the far side. One-timer shovel, not effective. Misses, goes wide as he takes a dive. Linedecker pushing that puck, trying to keep it away from Long. Long gets it, sends it back behind the net. Playing it behind the net, Maluski. Maluski back to the point for Boucher. Boucher fire off the glove and leg pad of Connor Bennett to the corner. Nice shot. Andrew Davis curling around at the blue line. Davis penetrating through and in the slot, sends that, goes back behind the net. Andre Watt sends it around onto the far side. Hustling over to get it, Tanner Long. He's able to keep it in. Sends it right back to Julian Watso. Juice coming up with it. Dancing his way through. Backhands that puck in deep. It's going to go off the backboard. Collected by Boucher. Boucher behind the net. Loses it to David Stern. Boucher has to battle. Regains some control. Gets it over on the near side. Taken by Tanner Long. Long behind the net. Rips it high along the boards. Rides the rail. Blevins able to hold it. Sends it in deep back behind the net. Boucher back there at the corner again. Battling against Stern. Puck comes out to the point. Andre Watt sends it into the slot. Tip not impactful. And Stern gets it at the corner. Stern peels it out to the neutral, the hash mark, gets sent into the corner. Pass out by Andrew Davis to Long. Long sends it up for Milewski. Milewski picks it up and goes back behind the net. Swatted away by Andre Watts. 30 seconds to go in the first period. Andre wide left. Tried centering that pass out. Goes off the skate of Cole Prevost. Picked up by Cody Mashaw. Mashaw gets hit by Milewski. I think Milewski felt it more than Cody, though. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Dumped in by Goodenough. Grabbed by Sam Richardson. He fires it all the way across. Comes right back to him. Sends it short to Braden Porter. Porter takes it in deep. 4 seconds to go. And this is going to be the end of the period with that puck behind the CNS red line. After one period of play, CNS leads the Ontario Bay Storm by a score of 3-1. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski. I've got t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, stickers, and my new banner from them. Power Play Sports. We're going to be getting a new pair of skates for Estelle. Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning. It's starting to get warm out. It's time for you to think about washing the outside of your house. You got green stuff or brown stuff or gook growing on the side of your house, or maybe your propane tank or something like that. They will come and wash it off. Not a power wash, because that'll wreck the paint. It could actually cut through your siding. But they wash it with soap, water, and some bleach. Brushes if need be. They'll scrub that baby clean, and you will be impressed. They'll also clean your roof. That black streaking that you see on your roof, it's not from heat loss, which I used to think it was. It's actually a bacteria eating your shingles. That's disgusting. They'll clean it off with a gentle spray, washes away in the rain. Dupree's Cleaning, and then you can do the inside too, right? So if you get some renovations done on your house and there's a mess that needs to be cleaned up, or you do renovations and you want somebody to come in and clean up your mess after you're done, Dupree's Cleaning Services. They'll take care of it for you. Flipping a house or buying a house that was abandoned, maybe it was on foreclosure and it's disgusting in there, Dupree's Cleaning Services. They'll clean it up. Contact them. Find them on Facebook at Dupree's Cleaning Services or online, Exterior Cleaning 315. Talk to Sean. Talk to Vanessa. They'll hook you up. And of course, you'll see down at the bottom is my Pampered Chef Party store. pamperedchef.com/party/the Dan-Dalin 2723. The party starts soon, but the store is open. Pampered Chef stuff rules, and you know it. And why not get it from me? Because I'm wicked cool. We'll be back in 10 more minutes. And here we go. Off the face-off. Puck battle in the neutral zone. Northstars pushing that puck into the Ontario Bay end. Grab behind the net by Linedecker. He's getting all wrapped up on the far side. Tyler Maluski sends it back behind the net. And Bennett couldn't see it. Had no idea where it was. Coming through the slot, though. Tanner Long completely missed. David Stern taking that puck in wide on the far side at the corner. Maluski all over him, coming in and grabbing that puck. Boucher up into the neutral zone. Crossing over at the offensive end, taken by Julian Watts. Sends it up against the boards. Linedecker there, not able to keep it. Boucher sends it over the end line. David Stern takes it back behind his net, rips it all the way around into the line change so nobody could touch it, afraid of a too-many player on the ice violation. And official waves it off because somebody could have touched it. Coming out the other way, though, Emmett Porter. Porter into the slot, curling around, backhand shot, save Bennett. Bennett dishes that puck right back to Brodeur. Popped out in front by Porter, Braden Porter, and shot not able to be taken. Here comes Blevins, making his way through the middle, loses that puck, trailing behind Owen Newton, not able to get to that puck, taken by Emmett Porter. Porter sends it over into the middle, diving to Bijan, and Bijan dives right into Colin Bennett. Bennett leaving over him, making sure he's okay and seeing if he likes the onions that Colin had on the way here. It's always a good idea for a goaltender. That'll be a neutral zone faceoff, and DeBijan's lucky he didn't get a penalty for that. You're supposed to stay in control of your body. Emmett Porter taking a faceoff, won by Goodenough. He sends his puck all the way down to the corner. Brodeur rips it around. Blevins gets a piece of it. Not able to hold it. Sam Richardson grabs it on D. Taken away by Newton. Newton moving into the slot. One way, the other. Oh, curls around. Tries to get it back to Blevins. Not able to complete that. Ballou from the point. Shot fired high. Off the glass. Comes out to Brodeur. Brodeur going in deep at the corner. Brodeur hits Newton. Newton trying to come back out with it. Blevins there, pops that back into the corner, goes behind the net. Only play there, Sam Richardson of the CNS Northstars. Richardson gets it out. Ballou not able to keep it. Emmett Porter coming in, centering pass, and that gets deflected off the stick of Joe Brodeur. Goes to the corner. Goodenough battling against Braden Porter for it. Brodeur sends Porter down, gets that puck to Ballou. Ballou to Blevins. Blevins trying to gain some space, kicking, doing anything, using whatever piece of his body he can. That gets brought back into the zone by Cole Provost, taken away by Blevins. Blevins backhands it to Brodeur. Brodeur tries snapping it forward, blocked by Provost, not able to get a clean shot or pass off. Newton at the corner sends that puck over Prevost, takes that. Gets it off to Shaw. Ethan Shaw behind the net. Shaw near side, tries setting it up, hits a body of Pooler, goes back to Shaw. Shaw sends that out. Brodeur grabs it, goes back in, takes that shot, tips off of Sam Richardson, goes to the corner, collected by Braden Porter at the hash mark. Brodeur comes around, steals that puck away. Walker deep in the neutral zone, looking to see where he's most impactful, and it's right there on the puck. Sends it ripping around behind the net. Mateo Dalpe not able to catch it. Taking away Braden Porter. Braden Porter coming back with it the other way. Sliding and diving Braden Walker, blocking that pass. Mateo Dalpe stick-checking galore at Cole Prevost. Prevost and Shaw have got to be exhausted. Walker coming back, not able to get that puck away from the legs of Rob Warner. Prevost coming in on the side, picking that puck up. Hayden McLeod. McLeod gets that out to Nate Buston. Buston over the blue line. Buston dancing to the middle. Pooler grabbing that puck away. Sends us the length of the ice. It's not on net, so that's going to be an icing. 3-1 is the Northstars lead over the Storm with 13:11 to go in this second period. Faceoff will be to the right side of Colin Bennett. Northstars making some last-second changes while Ontario Bay has not quite figured out what they're doing. Oh, we got a penalty. Oh, shoot, I totally missed it. Did not even see the Storm player come off. My bad. I got to pay better attention. We'll find out who and why, hopefully, in a moment. as soon as Scott tells us. Hey, it's my boy. It is my boy in there. Ontario Bay penalty, number 15. 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 15, 2 minutes trip. Time of the minor penalty, 3:49. Rare trip by Cameron Dallin. Tanner Long going to the box. For what? Ah, he's not going to do it. What was that penalty for? Did you see? They're seeing a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not seeing. They put him up on the wrong side, too. Tanner Long now plays for Ontario Bay. So CNS penalty, number 16, 2-minute minor for slashing. Number 16, 2 minutes slash. Time of the minor penalty, 4:24. Wrapped up along the board, CNS trying to come out, and they do. 4-on-4 for the next minute 15. Bryce Goodenough in deep, tries sending that puck back up. Stop by Maluski, sends it in deep, and Goodenough back over the end line. He's got Andrew Davis all over him. Puck goes out to the point to Sam Richardson. Richardson back to Davis. Davis at the center point. Soft pass to Matejzik. Matejzik misses. This puck goes all the way around. Blevins chasing after it, as is Richardson. Richardson gets to it. First comes off. Shot! Saved by Ethan McKenzie. What a weird bounce off those back boards. Came right to Zach. Maluski going in all the way over the end line, and that puck gets taken away by Riley Ballou. Ballou still battling against Maluski. Emmett Porter gets it, and we're going to get another penalty that only the referee can see. It's a cross-check, but against who? I don't even know. I'm not seeing any of these penalties.
That's my grandson, number 5. It's Molesky, not Maluski.
Maliski, all right.
Molesky.
Say it again?
Molesky.
Maleski, okay. I'm going to pretend there's no W. Okay. Did he just get the penalty? Right, I didn't see a cross-check.
I think he pushed back like this.
That looked like hockey to me. So number 5, Tyler Maleski, going to the box for cross-checking. 2-minute minor. Time of that minor penalty, 5:23. So 4-on-3. Here's something we don't practice often. Why would you? So 4-on-3 for 25 seconds. Then 5-on-3 for 35 seconds. And then 5-on-4 for a minute. That was my wife. Pass over to Zach Blevins. Blevins back to Goodenough. Shot! Tipped away, goes off the backboard. Blevins comes over to pick it up. Blevins at the blue line. Sends it to, Leindecker at the middle. Leindecker to Goodenough. Goodenough back to Leindecker. Leindecker to Blevins. Blevins curling around. They're just trying to open up the ice. Goodenough at the corner. 1 second. Now it's 5-on-3. Andre Watts on as Dalin goes to the bench. This puck gets sent down the length of the ice. Blevins coming back to pick it up. Curls around. He's got Juice behind him. Leindecker to his left. Goodenough to his right. In shot off the pad of McKenzie. Goes high, lands back behind the net. Blevins still with it. Short, hard pass to Goodenough. Goodenough missed it. Had to go to corner to retrieve it. Goodenough in the slot. Shot tipped by Joe Brodeur. Not able to get it in. Pass back to Juice. Juice misses it. It comes to Tanner Long, who's fresh out of the box. Long in. Shot, and it's a save by Colin Bennett. Long time for the whistle. And Bennett's going over to keep Leindecker away. He said he's supposed to keep attacking me. There was no whistle. It's okay. Bennett made the save. It popped up in the air. He had no idea where it was, and it landed in his glove that was right in front of his face mask. Unbelievable. 10:26 to go in this period. 50. That's 50 seconds remaining in the 5-4. Player advantage for Ontario Bay. No idea how any of that just happened. There's the faceoff. Comes back to Julian Watts. Watts gets hit. Puck comes to Leindecker. Leindecker skating up with it in the neutral zone. Goes wide. Tanner Long loses. Misses it. Brodeur battling. Brodeur going to the corner. Challenged by Boucher. Brodeur gets it. Sends it back to Blevins. Blevins working in. Top of the slot. Shot. Glove save. Ethan McKenzie. I'll give us a face-off to the right side of McKenzie. 22 seconds remaining in the power play with this second goal of the evening. Ontario Bay power play goal scored by number 8, Tucker Leindecker. Assisted by number 8, Zach Blevins. 28 from 8. Time of the Storm's power play goal, 7-10. And Ontario Bay comes within 1. CNS wins another faceoff. Comes back to Dalin. Dalin off the boards to Stern. Stern shot, right into the breadbasket of Ethan McKenzie. So it's on YouTube. But the Wi-Fi's horrible. I keep losing it. But yeah, so if you go to YouTube later, it'll be up. It'll be there. So here, I'll give you a sticker. Yeah, I've got like 400 games on my YouTube channel. I got 3 kids that play hockey. So that, you're welcome. You're welcome. Jim? Nice to meet you, Jim. One day, maybe I'll get on TV. We'll see.
My oldest is playing for the Northeastern Generals out of Massachusetts.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, and then my other grandson, Tyler's cousin, plays for Bishop Connor.
Okay.
They just won the tournament in Canada.
Oh, wow.
Quickfoot tournament.
Nice. You get to go up and see him, too?
My son goes all over. When they come around local, I go to Rochester.
Oh, wow. Face off to the right side of Bennett. Another penalty against Ontario Bay. And I don't know what it was, and so the time of the penalty against Jacob Amadon was 7:39. I couldn't understand what Scott said as far as what the penalty was. So, like I said earlier, I will upload a clean copy of this. Puck comes back to Tyler Molesky. Tyler Molesky. Pass out in the middle of Tyler. Shot blocked out in front by Julian Watts. Molesky comes back to the point. Molesky out to the middle for Braden Porter. Porter sends it in. Back to Molesky. Hits and play it off his foot, his skate. And that gets leaked out into the neutral zone. Blevins all over Braden Porter. Gets that puck away from him. Julian Watts coming in and attacking. Puck comes free, sent back, held by Andrew Davis. Davis sends it out into the middle. Molesky grabs it, goes over by the hash mark. Molesky backhands it in over the end line for Porter. That's Emmett Porter. Emmett dancing around back behind the net, trying to shake off Riley Ballou. Now he's got good enough on him. Ballou takes that puck away, loses it. Emmett still dancing, tries to send it to the middle, goes off the skate of Julian Watts and comes right to Zach Blevins. Blevins pulls it into the middle. Another toe drag, reaches, tries to go for the backhand. Molesky has him wrapped up. How wrapped up? So much that they're going to call a slash. I would have thought hooking, but whatever. This ref's watching a different game than I am. Looked like a hook to me. So CNS penalty number 5, 2-minute minor for slashing. Number 5, 2-minute slash. Time of the minor penalty, 9:18. So teams are even for another 15 seconds. Pushed over to the middle, poked away by Kyle Prevost. Prevost gathers it behind the net. Challenge by Pooler, mainly because they're both wearing number 4. That seems to be what happens. Ontario Bay at full strength. It's a power play. Centering pass attempted. Back blocked by Brodeur. Brodeur, long pass for Amanon. Amanon not able to get it. He got picked off by Matejzik. Matejzik in front of his own net, trying to make space, trying to look, sends it into the neutral zone for Richardson. Richardson sends it high off the boards, comes out for Joe Brodeur. Richardson chases after it, and Richardson has it again. He passed to himself. Pooler takes it away. Takes that puck in the corner, skating up on the near side. Here comes Adam. Adam has Kyle DeBejan on him, loses that puck as it goes to Matejzik. Matejzik challenged by Stern. Stern takes it away, curls back, sends out off the boards, goes after it. Stern can't get to it as that gets swatted away by Richardson to the corner. Stern centering, nothing doing there. And we're going to get a penalty against Matejzik for roughing.
What are you doing?
That was the closest thing to an infraction, but still was not a roughing. This guy. I don't know. Face off to the right side of Ethan McKenzie. 5-on-3 for 45 seconds. Comes back to Julian Watts. Watts winds up, took 2 tries. Goes over on the far side. Linebacker backhand, forehand. Goes over to Goodenough. Goodenough sends it back to Juice. Juice fires it. Save. Backhand Linebacker covered up by Ethan McKenzie. Julian Watts got the game-winning goal last night against Rome in overtime. They're trying to feed it to him to get the tying goal, I guess. Also trying to give it to Linebacker for the Hattie. He's got both goals for Ontario Bay. Well, they gave credit to Zach Blevins on the second one, but that's bogus. Juice over to Zach. Zach back to Juice. Julian tried sending it up to Linebacker. Got tipped away by Tanner Long. Linebacker to Newton. Linebacker's shot. Swatted away by McKenzie. Goes to the corner. Grabbed by Blevins. 5 seconds to go. Blevins gets stick checked by DeBejan. Oh, I'm sorry, no, by Davis. Gets that puck over to Linebacker. Sends it into the middle. It's bouncing around. Richardson back behind the net. Grabbed by Goodenough. 5-on-4 now. Goodenough back to Juice. Juice to Blevins. Blevins across to Goodenough. Can't catch that pass. Goodenough sends it to Linebacker. Linebacker at the hash marks on the boards. Over to Julian Watts. Watts back to Linebacker. Blevins comes over to whisper sweet nothings. Blevins fires it. Goes off the skate of Tanner Long. Long trying to go on the breakaway. Blevins there. Shot and a goal. Tanner Long. And look at this Selly over there in the corner. Tanner Long with the shorty. CNS goal scored by number 16, Tanner Long, unassisted. Number 16, unassisted. Time of the Northstars goal, 11:52. 4-2 game. Ontario Bay still on the power play. A hook. A rough. Didn't he get those backwards? CNS penalty number 26 should be the hooking, and Ontario Bay number 20 for the roughing. The referee may have indicated that backwards, but we already know there's something going on there. Time of the coincidental minor penalties, 12:02. 5-on-4. They each lose a player, but not on the ice. Amidon with that puck trying to do something with it. Sam Richardson blocks it. Collected by Leindecker, fires it, gets deflected by Logan Boucher and hits the netting. That's going to be a face-off next to Ethan McKenzie. I think that actually went down as a hook against Stern and a rough against Deegan when it really, I don't know how you hook after the play. But anyway, Andre Watts, long pass across for Pooler. Pooler plays it off the boards, over the blue line, advancing into the O-zone, drops that puck off for Jacob Amidon. Amidon sends it into the middle, saved by McKenzie, goes to the corner. Leindecker passes it back up at the top of the circle, really, along the boards. Amidon not able to maintain control as he had like 3 Northstars on him. Curling around with that puck, Emmett Porter. Porter over the blue line, coming wide, in deep over the end line now, behind the net. Curling around at the corner, stopped short, looking, and he's got Stern and Leindecker all over him. Puck sent across to the near side. Andre Watts coming over to pick it up. Andre at the circle, loses it, comes over, gets a fist to the face by Porter, and that's okay, but God forbid your stick touches somebody. Off the bench, Blevins curls around into the... He was losing it. Pooler catches it and keeps it. Backhands it for Zach. Zach not able to receive that pass. Molesky takes it forward. Passes that puck over to Braden Porter. Porter goes down. Blevins coming back. He got tripped, and they're going to call that. I actually saw that one. First one all night, I can agree with. CNS penalty number 21, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 21, 2 minutes trip. Time of that minor penalty, 13:39. And my score sheet here is riddled with penalties, and that may be the first or second one that I actually agree with. Another power play for Ontario Bay. Blevins with that puck. Hard pass across. Leindecker couldn't receive it. It was right in between them. Pass that puck back to Juice. Juice to Blevins. Sends it across again. Leindecker can't send that puck home. Nice stick check by Cam Walker. Gets that puck up for Andrew Davis. Davis going in, and a nice back checking by Bryce Goodenough. Pass back to the center point, picked up by Matejzik. Drew comes over to the near side, drops that puck into the corner. Goodenough in there. I don't know what he's doing, but it doesn't look clean to me. Juice coming out with that puck. Julian passes over to Blevins. Blevins over the blue line, moving forward, curling around in deep. Short side shot, save Ethan McKenzie. .225 to go in the period, 1:04 to go in the player advantage for Ontario Bay. So far in this game, CNS has had 6 penalties, Ontario Bay with 5. I've seen 1. Lindecker coming up with this puck, loses it. Good enough, grabs it, has to curl around in the neutral zone to wait for Tucker to get on sides. Tucker's on, passes that puck to Blevins. Blevins at the top of the circle, sends it in deep. Lindecker, centering pass, shot taken. Bryce Goodenough, save, Ethan McKenzie. Face-off will be to the left side of McKenzie. Goodenough trying to drive that puck forward. CNS trying to get it out. Julian Watts holds it at the blue line. Puck comes over to Goodenough. Loses it. Picked up by Kyle DeBejan. DeBejan sends his puck the length of the ice. Grabbed by Colin Bennett. Holds it for Juice. Julian coming up on the near side. Drops it off of Blevins. Blevins misses it. Tips it away from Braden Porter. Juice comes back to collect that puck. Being attacked at the corner by Kyle DeBejan. DeBejan trying to get it away. Juice kicks it forward, and Goodenough comes over to pick that puck up. Goodenough going wide to avoid Braden Porter. Goodenough over the blue line in the offensive end, in the slot, curling around. Gives it to Zach Blevins. Blevins back to Juice at the center point. Fires it in low. Joe Brodeur with the goal! 19 from 10. Even strength goal for Ontario Bay, scored by number 19, Joe Brodeur, assisted by number 10, Julian Watts. 19 from 10. Time of the Storm goal, 15:46. Oh, and Riley Ballou getting the 3rd assist on that one. Or 2nd assist, I mean. 19 from 10 from 18. This puck comes over the blue line. Pooler gets a little wrapped up by Emmett Porter. 40 seconds to go in this period. 1 goal separates them. Puck comes out. Cole Prevost sends this over in the middle for Nate Buston. Buston shot. Save Colin Bennett. Pass over near side. Molesky. Molesky tries popping it into their neutral zone. Cleared out by Pooler 20 seconds ago. Coming in, David Stern. Stern overskates that puck, loses it. He avoided getting hit by Rob Warner. Amanon grabs it. Amanon behind the net. Dancing with that puck at the circle. Sends it out to Ballou. Ballou to Brodeur. Brodeur shot. Hits somebody. Goes high. Puck comes into the neutral zone. And that's where this period's going to end. After 2 periods of play, the score is 4-3. And the 3rd period's coming up. Nice meeting you too, Jim. Shout out to my sponsors, of course, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off of I-81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning. Check them out on Facebook and online at exteriorcleaning315.com. And don't forget my Pampered Chef party, because it's that cool. All right, here we are back for the start of the third period. CNS Northstars lead 4-3. 17 minutes go back up on the clock. Let's see how this one goes. Leindecker in for the faceoff, comes back to Cameron Dallen. He sends it over to the far side. Leindecker picks it up, dumps that puck into the CNS end of the ice. Chasing back after it, Logan Boucher. Poked up, comes to Dallen. Dallen squeezes it up against the boards and popped out by Sam Richardson. Richardson loses it to David Stern. Stern can't get it out. Stolen by Tanner Long. Shot and a goal! .22 seconds. CNS goal scored by number 16, Tanner Long. We'll find out if he got any assists. Time of the Northstars goal, 0:22. Faceoff comes back to the Northstars. Noah Deegan trying to control it. Gets it out into the neutral zone. Comes back to Joe Brodeur. Brodeur snaps this up. Misses the stick of Zach Blevins. Assisted by Andrew Davis, I believe they said, number 25, 16 from 25. Brodeur with that puck on the far side, comes out into the middle in a slot, shot fired, saved by McKenzie. Comes over onto the near side. CNS sends this down, falls into their neutral zone, brought over by Molesky. Molesky centering pass, shot taken by Andrew Davis, save Colin Bennett. And that net comes off of its moorings. We'll have a face-off next to Mr. Bennett. 5-3 now is the score in favor of CNS. CNS took the lead early in this game and have never relinquished it. Well, the Storm have closed it to within one a couple of times. Centering pass, shot, another save, Colin Bennett. Puck sent out down into the Northstars end of the ice. Going to get played on by McKenzie. Just pushes it softly over to the side. Picked up by CNS. Back taken away by Stern. Centers it. Backhand shot taken by Jacob Amadon. Not able to get it in. Saved by McKenzie. And here come the Northstars. Braden Porter passes it out in the middle to Emmett Porter. Emmett goes down. Taken out by Julian Watts. Watts wondering why he fell down. With that puck curling around, Kyle DeBejian's shot hits the glass on the far side, touched by Emmett Porter. And is that a high stick? I missed the sign. Was that a high stick? Yeah. Okay. Adam Pooler facing off against Cole Prevost. Pooler draws it back. Grabbed by Andre Watts. Sends it into the corner. On the boards, Andre trying to keep it in. Not able to. This puck comes out. CNS hustling down with it. And they're not going to get to it. That's going to be an icing. We'll bring the faceoff back down to the Northstars. End of the ice again. 14:48 to go in this third period. 5-3 is the score. Ontario Bay's got to get a couple of goals here. or 3, because that's how you win. You score more than your opponent. Pooler drawn over to Dalpe. Dalpe trying to dance that into a shooting position, not able to do so. On the far side, Jacob Myros backhands it over. Julian Watts grabs that puck, goes in deep, gets it to Dalpe. Dalpe squeezes it up against the boards. Coming over is Jacob. Jacob not able to get it, or does, I don't know, but backhands it over to the near side, and that gets cleared out into the neutral zone. Lands right on Hayden McLeod. McLeod not able to keep it as Juice gets that puck away. Goes to Cole Prevost. Prevost sends it across defense to the far side. No digging, dumps that puck in, goes off for his change. Juice trying to grab it behind the net. Hayden McLeod there, though. Juice sends it to the other corner for his brother Andre. Andre stepping up along the boards, equal with the hash marks, now equal at the top of the circle. I believe that's Dalpe over there with him, trying to get that puck out. Comes back to the point. Ripped, blocked in front by Julian Watts. Logan Boucher trying to dump that puck in, and does. Andre over there. Andre trying to guard it. Coming in to grab that puck is Drew Matejzik. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's 25. Andrew Davis passes it across. Shot and a goal. Rob Warner. 20 from 25. And it looks like 2 late games in a row is not doing Ontario Bay any favors. They played late in overtime last night against Rome, and not to make excuses, but this game started late as well. They have to go to school, man. Andrew Davis facing off against Bryce Goodenough. Puck comes back to Braden Walker. Walker sends it forward, gets turned back by Logan Boucher. Second assist from Buston, number 15. So that was 20 from 25 from 15. Here comes Blevins, loses that puck along the boards, gets turned back. And Davis in shot, save, goes off the back boards. Grabbed by Dalin. Dalin loses it to Maluski. Along the boards, Walker trying to get it out, ends up passing it to Tanner Long. Long swung and missed that one, goes to the corner. Goodenough takes it behind the net. Crisscrossing pass to Blevins. Blevins receives it, moving forward with that puck, loses it before it crossed over the blue line. Tyler Molesky grabs that and goes over towards the corner. Walker going in with him. Molesky has him pinned up. Blevins skates by, got a piece of the puck, couldn't keep it with him. Puck flicked forward by Riley Ballou. In the neutral zone, dumped in by Sam Richardson. His team checks up on sides. Walker collects the puck. Walker moving up. Long pass for Blevins. Blevins has got to catch it, and he's not going to be able to do it. That's an icing. That'll bring the face-off all the way back down by the Ontario Bay end of the ice. Leindecker in for the face-off, waiting for the other official, because he's the one that has to drop the puck. Leindecker draws that puck back, picked up by Riley Ballou, sends it all the way around. Sturm was waiting for the puck and ended up holding off a player. Leindecker in to get it. Leindecker moving forward, has Amadon shot, 1T, tipped up high, hits the glass. Coming out to Braden Porter. Porter skating now with this puck. In the neutral zone, not able to bring it over. Whoa! He embraces Leindecker like a long-lost friend. Oh, but they're not going to call that. That was okay. Pass comes out to Amadon. Amadon touches it into the neutral zone. Collected by Porter. Porter curls around. In the neutral zone, challenged by Brodeur, gets wide of him. Puck gets swatted by Pooler. Brodeur sends it into the neutral zone. Matejczyk right there. Matejczyk to Richardson. Richardson up to Porter. Emmett Porter coming back over the blue line of his own end of the ice. Emmett Porter coming through the middle. Puck goes to the corner. Joe Brodeur with that puck. Getting wrapped up, and Emmett Porter gets a piece of that puck. And that's going to be the penalty. Oh, and Joe Brodeur just pulled an unsportsmanlike. In addition to whatever the penalty was. So we got it's coincidental minors for number 21 on CNS and number 19 for Ontario Bay, plus a 10-minute for unsportsmanlike conduct. Again, that's 19 for Ontario Bay. So still 5-on-5 hockey. Cole Prevost with that puck, peppered by Newton. So it was Porter, number 21 for CNS, 2-minute minor for hooking. Joe Brodeur, Ontario Bay, number 19, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the coincidental minor penalty, 7:08, plus an additional 10-minute misconduct for unsportsmanlike against Ontario Bay, number 19, at 7:08. That's a hand pass. That'll bring the face-off down to the other end of the ice. So Brodeur is just going to leave and go to the locker room because there's no way he comes back. He's in there for 12 minutes. So he's just going to go cool off. He's got 2 minutes for the coincidental minor plus the whistle, and then 10 minutes for the misconduct, and there's 10:07 left on the clock. If there's overtime, he might be able to return. Not if he goes to the locker room. Newton to Blevins. Blevins, top of the circle, shot. May have caught the glove of McKenzie. Hits off the glass, comes all the way back. Tyler Molesky going after it, wrapped up by Riley Ballou. Andrew Davis gets that puck behind the net. Davis looking, trying to pull, and it's poked away by Bryce Goodenough at the corner. Ballou, long pass across, picked off by Noah Deegan. Good eyes, good hands. It was a long pass for Newton. Deegan stepped up into that passing lane. Newton passed over to Blevins. Blevins got a piece of it, but Logan Boucher got more. Comes back to Blevy. Zach tried to toe drag in between the legs of Noah Deegan. Deegan not able to, or Deegan doesn't let him go through with that. And I think that was a high stick. Yep, high stick is the call. With 9:14 to go in the game, 6-3 is the Northstars lead over Ontario Bay. Julian Watts picking that up for Ontario Bay off the faceoff. Pass that puck up to David Stern. Stern to Amidon. Amidon over the blue line at the hash mark. Tries dropping it back to Stern. Picked off by Cole Prevost. Cole off the boards to get around Andre Watts. Goes right to Julian Watts. Juice tries passing it up. Picked off by Kyle DeBejan. Shot and a goal. CNS goal scored by number 22, Kyle DeBejan, unassisted. Number 22, unassisted. Time of the Northstars 0-6. Timeout, Ontario Bay. That gives me timeout to talk about my sponsors. Oh, new goalie coming in. Aiden Terry. Two Broke Moms, Main Street, Pulaski, Power Play Sports, Exit 47, Interstate 81, Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning, based out of Parrish, New York. Check them out for all of your interior and exterior cleaning needs. Talking the inside of your house, the outside of your house, like the shingles, the roof, the siding, vinyl, wood, your gutters, inside the gutter and the outside of the gutter. They do it all. Make your house shiny bright inside and out. Dupree's Cleaning Services. Exteriorcleaning315.com. Or on Facebook at Dupree's Cleaning Services. All right, Aiden Terry in at the 8:54 mark. And here's the face-off. Won by CNS. Goes back to Ethan Shaw. Shaw back to the center. Cole Prevost poked away. Tucker Lindecker taking it. Shot fired. Save. Amadon rebound goes wide. Lindecker in deep over the end line. Battling has that puck. Curling around. Dancing with it. Over the end line. Back behind the net. Stops short. Avoids Ethan Shaw. Looking. Sends it back to the point for Julian Watts. Juice. Shot low. Tipped away by Cole Prevost. Who's that? Amadon with that sent that puck towards the corner. Played on by David Stern. Stern gets tackled. And so Stern throws a cheap shot punch. We're letting all of that go. These refs just want to get home. They probably realize they left the stove on. It's time to go. After all of those whistles in the first two periods, they refused to blow one in the third. Stern with that puck, trying to poke it away. Kyle DeBejan going in. Shot, save Terry. Rebound comes out to Andre Watts. Watts sends it to the corner, loses it, gets popped back by Kyle DeBejan, chased after by Julian. Julian Watts with it, sends it off the boards, and that comes out to Zach Blevins. Blevins going in. Blevins leaning, shooting, saving Ethan McKenzie. Riley Ballou gets deked. It's a 2-on-1 with Dallin, and behind the play, we've got a penalty. Coincidental Miners, both of them roughing. The scoreboard went out. It got unplugged. They'll plug it back in. Number 14 for Ontario Bay, and I missed the number for CNS. They'll tell us. Time of the Coincidental Miners, 9:42. Faceoff goes over to the boards. Blevins stepping up. Centering pass gets tipped away by Ethan Shaw. So that was CNS player number 20, 2-minute minor for a roughing. Ontario Bay number 14, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the coincidental minor penalties, 9:42. 5-on-5 hockey. This puck gets sent down. That goes off the skate of Derek Goodenough, so no icing. CNS curling around with that puck. Pass out to Tanner Long. Long not able to hold it. Tried centering, gets blocked by Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin to Blevins. Blevins loses it. Andrew Davis over the end line. He gets hit by Goodenough. Davis with it up at the hash mark. Dan-Dalin trying to come out with it. Dan-Dalin over the blue line. Sends that puck up for Pooler. Pooler misses the first swing at it. And Blevins picks it up. Blevins tried to send it behind for Dan-Dalin, but he was so close. Dan-Dalin was making a move to the middle, thinking that Blevins was going to stay at the point. Dan-Dalin going in deep, grabs that puck at the corner. Dan-Dalin passes up for Blevins. Zach with that puck. Draws it over, dumps it in, and goes off for a change. Puck goes back over the end line. Played on by Sam Richardson and David Stern. Taking that puck away, Emmett Porter. Porter loses an edge. Linedecker grabs it, and we got a tripping penalty. Porter didn't lose an edge, did he? He got tripped by Jacob Amadon. Ontario Bay penalty, number 12, 2-minute minor for tripping. Something happened after the play. So still, it's 5-on-4. How is that possible? So 2-minute minor for tripping. Jacob Amadon. I don't know what 21 is in the box for. All right, so number 21 does not receive a minor penalty. He gets a 10-minute misconduct, probably for saying something naughty. So it doesn't remove a player from the ice. Ontario Bay number 12, 2-minute minor for tripping. That does remove a player from the ice. Both of those penalties at 11-11. So we're not going to see Emmett Porter back on the ice again this game. And it's a power play for the Northstars. This is one of the most bizarre officiated games I've ever seen. CNS coming away with that puck. Cole Prevost chasing after it. Lucy goes off his own skate. And David Stern takes it and snaps it forward. Tyler Molesky grabs that puck and goes behind his own net. Molesky passes up to Buston. Nate Buston takes that puck along his blue line. Drops it back for Molesky. Goodenough takes it away. Goes to Braden Porter. Porter calling for somebody to come over and play with him. Porter sends this all the way across. Gets it to Prevost. Prevost drops it off for Sam Richardson. Richardson and Prevost trip each other. Here goes Riley Ballou. Riley Ballou, shot goes wide and high. Coming back, Cole Prevost. Prevost centering pass taken away by Zach Blevins. Blevins coming back the other way. Over the blue line. Little stall, draw, shot, go, wide. That was weird. I thought that went in. And I thought for sure the refs would have called tripping a player against his own teammate. If any game that would happen, it would be this one. So Emmett Porter's going to leave and go start changing. Maybe he'll take a shower. So teams are even strength for 339. 7-4 Northstars lead over Ontario Bay. Face-off one, puck sent all the way around, picked up by the Northstars. Taken by Julian Watts. He rips this back behind the net. Collected by Logan Boucher. Boucher sends it behind the net. Taken by Owen Newton. Julian Watts, shot fired, misses low. Collected by Blevins. Blevins curls around. Centering pass, nothing doing. Comes out to the center point. Watts is not going to be able to keep it in, so he elects to just keep the puck. Takes it back into his own end. And he passed it out as Tanner Long was coming in. So Long brought it over the line, and that made his team offsides. 3:07 to go in this game. Puck sent around behind the Ontario Bay goal. Amadon picks it up on the far side. Sends it up for Leindecker. Leindecker runs into Dubois. Playing on the puck. Gets up dirtily, I guess. So I don't know what the penalty is against Tucker Leindecker, but we'll find out. Face-off won by CNS. Back to the point. Shot low. Save Aiden Terry. Rebound comes out. Oh, we got a boarding call. So I didn't think that was boarding, but Tucker Leindecker, 5-minute major for boarding. Number 28, 5 minutes boarding. Time of that major penalty, 14:06, and that's a power play goal. And it is now 8-3 in favor of the Northstars. I believe that was Cam Walker with the goal. Coach Olson challenging something with the official, having a conversation. They shook their head no. So I couldn't hear who the first assist came from, but the second one was number 20, Rob Warner. But number 18 with the goal, Cam Walker. Time of that Northstars goal, 14:36. And like I said, it is 8-3 in favor of CNS. Puck held in at the blue line. Grabbed by Walker, ripped down the length of the ice. McKenzie sliding out. Wasn't sure if he wanted to play it or not. Opted not to. Ethan Shaw takes that puck behind his net. Passes it up to Nate Buston. Buston out to David Cooley. Cooley over the blue line. Gets hit up against the boards by Walker. Puck comes out to Pooler, and that's a late hit by Molesky. As soon as they touch it, we're going to get it. Interference is the call. Oh, number 15. Sorry, not Molesky. It's Nate Buston. I only saw the 5. My apologies. So CNS penalty number 15, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 15, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 15:38. And that'll give us a 4-on-4 game for the remainder of the game. The teams are even. So even if Ontario Bay were to score, Nate's going to stay in the box because they're even. Walker off the boards for Blevins. Blevins curls around over the center line, comes in, goes wide right, makes his move, not able to get that final shot off. Coming away, though, good enough. couldn't keep that stick. Oh, and the goalie's down. He got hurt. So on that play, somehow Ethan got injured. I looked away. I didn't get to see what had happened. So Ethan McKenzie is on his knees now. He's got his helmet off, but he's moving around. He looks to be okay. He's talking with his coach. So it appears that one of his teammates backed into him, and I don't know what happened, how they hit or whatever, but rattled his cage for sure, and he's up. He's got his paddle back. Now the officials got to figure out where to have the face-off. It should be right next to Ethan, as the puck was in the zone. 1 minute of play remaining in this game. Braden Porter taking a face-off against Bryce Goodenough. Face-off won by Bryce. Tried pulling it back to Walker. Didn't get it very far. Porter sends it back towards the corner. Picked up by Boucher. Boucher rips it around to the far side. Oh, and he fell down. Blevins steals that puck. Tried making a move to the middle. Shot fired by Goodenough. Saved by McKenzie. Wrap around, or brought around by Logan Boucher. Blevins took it and Boucher's stick. Braden Porter going in deep. Porter backhands it, and it came right back to him. Porter behind the net. Goodenough takes that puck, passes across to Blevins. Blevins receives it, comes through the neutral zone, trying to get to the slot. Loses that puck. In behind him is Goodenough. Tried passing it back over. Backhand shot. Zach Blevins. Ontario Bay goal scored by number 8, Zach Blevins, assisted by number 23, Bryce Goodenough. 8 from 23. Time of the Storm goal, 16:47. Goodenough wins that faceoff, goes over to Dalin. Dalin dumps that puck in 5 seconds to go. Behind the net, picked up by Andrew Davis. And Davis is just going to hold that puck. And this game is over. This one ends in a CNS victory of the regular season for Section 3, Division 1, to figure out who's in what position. The first three, I'm up by 13, 6 against 12, 7 against 11, 8 against 10, something like that. And then the winners will play the 1 through 4 teams. So we'll see how it all shakes out. So as it stands now, I believe this has Ontario Bay slipping out of the top 4. And that might put them, if they're in 5th place, they will play Fulton. Or if they're in 6th place, though, they will play most likely Liverpool. And then in the second round, they may face West Jenny. So either way, we'll see what happens from here. Follow the standings. Follow my channel, The Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. From the Twin Rinks at Midstate Athletic Community Center, I am the Dan-Dalin. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.